So making money online just got way easier thanks to this brand new tool, AI tool, OpenAI created, and it's called Sora 2. Now, people are already using it to make full videos that look like Hollywood trailers, and they're getting paid for them. And here's the crazy part, it's 100% free right now, but it's invite only. Well, how the heck do you get an invite? Well, fortunately for you, because you're watching this video, I'm going to show you how I got access for free, but real talk, I don't think they want me sharing this method with you. And I also saw a ton of bad press. Just go do a quick search about OpenAI Sora 2. Every single news outlet that you will find is talking smack, about this tool. And it's mostly around harmful and dangerous content with respects to their Cameo feature, which is one of their most popular, powerful features. So I think there's a good chance this video might get taken down. It's happened before. So if you're here, you're going to want to watch this entire video. Now, as I said, I'm super pumped for Sora 2, and you should be too. But why should you listen to me? Well, I've been making money online by getting clients and customers for almost a decade now. And when AI tech started rolling out, things got crazy. It completely changed the way that my business ran. And well, what do I mean? Well, let me show you. Over the last month, this is my Square account. My company is called Mina Marketing. This is a business that is completely centered around working with small businesses in my area. This has nothing to do with my YouTube revenue or my education or software company. If I just look at the revenue that we collected on Square last month, because we're at the beginning of the month, collected around $52,000 in Square by itself. Again, this is from 100% working with small businesses in my area, selling them AI subscription-based services, which is exactly what you can do with Sora 2, which I'm going to show you in this video, how to get a client, how to deliver, how to go through this entire process. Now, I'm not sharing this with you, my stats, my numbers, to brag. I'm sharing them with you because I want you to see where I'm at with this topic, because it's important that you know that I take your time and attention very seriously. And there are a lot of people out there who are, have no business sharing, teaching people to do things. And I'm not one of them, which is why in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how people are turning this tool into real income streams. I actually just opened up my Facebook group earlier today, 4 hours ago. Alan Del Rose already earned $5,600 in September. This is last month, for various stuff like social media posting, SEO, websites. And there's tons of these from people that are action takers, right? I'm not sharing you these testimonials and results saying that you're going to just replicate this push button without taking any action. You have to take action. It does require effort. However, I'm going to show you what steps you should take in order to take action. So real quick, before we get into Sora, I show you how to use it. I show you how to get free access and how awesome it is. If you like this topic of building an online business and getting subscription-based income clients, then I'd like to do something special for you and offer you my 4-part AI fast track training for free. This training is where we spend even more time together, where I give you my best tactics to get AI subscriptions. I'm also going to give you a 30-day free trial to the best AI tool that I use to get clients and run my business. It's totally optional if you want it. I'm also going to be demoing that in this video because it makes getting Sora clients and delivering the videos and content so much easier. And so just be sure to like this video if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, and not required, but very much appreciated. Consider sharing this video with a friend who should get going with this business model. And lastly, just comment below. I'll send you a direct link to the fast track training, the software, and the other bonuses, the other prompts that I'm going to be sharing in this video. So if you've struggled to make content or felt like the online game was too crowded, this changes everything, because with Sora 2, you do not need to edit, film, or even touch a camera. AI does it all for you. So I'm going to do a quick little intro here on Sora 2. This is really what I have lined up for this video. I'm going to go through some Sora content. I'm going to show you how to get free access. I'm going to show you how to use it to start making some money and then automate the process using AI software. So Sora 2, quick little demo video from their website. Everything that you're about to see in this video was generated by Sora 2 just by feeding it text, similar to you using ChatGPT.
1 year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful
No, this is not pre-recorded. This is insane video footage. This is CEO Sam Altman in some fantasy world. He looks like he's at Meow Wolf. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a pretty damn cool place.
imagination engine ever built. And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
So this is huge, right? In order to create this type of content in the past, you would need a production team, camera equipment, actors, movie sets, scripts. It'd be very expensive. But now you can just feed Sora 2 text and create these types of videos. Now, for us, this is super valuable because for most small businesses, they know they need to create content, but it's difficult. It's just as expensive for them as it is for you and me. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes knowledge, it takes people, and usually that means that they have to pay them money. And a lot of people you will find, and I'm going to show you how to find these exact types of businesses because these are ones that pay us. They have posted and created somewhat of a social media presence before, but they fail to keep up with it. What does that look like? It looks like somebody who maybe hasn't posted to their social media profiles within 6 months to a year, but they have in the past. So having done so in the past means they know the value, but not right now means they haven't been able to continue to do that. So this is the problem that you get to solve with this tool and get paid in the process. But before we get into that, let's talk about how I got access to this tool for free. So what I did, and stick with me here, is I went to OpenAI's Discord channel. And I don't know if you guys know this, but OpenAI has a channel specifically for Sora 2 codes. In fact, I have my Discord open right now. And there's a channel right here. And there's people in here giving out codes. Now, full disclosure, not all of them work. I was in here for, I don't know, probably 20 minutes trying codes as they came up until I came across somebody who said they had some codes. And the majority of these codes being shared in this, I don't know why people are in here spending their time posting these. The majority of them are not working. However, the way that it works is whenever you do join, whenever somebody does get a successful working code, you get 4 additional codes to share. So it's kind of like a ripple effect, right? If it only started out with 1 code and then you gave it to 4 people, those 4 people get 4 people, those 4 people get 4 people. So now it's multiplying. So that is why you have lots of people in this Discord sharing codes. Now I do have 4 codes and I'm going to be giving away to people on my channel. But the first thing that I would recommend that you do is you go to OpenAI and you go to their website and you join their Discord channel. And then when you see somebody that's offering to give out a code, you add them as a friend, you send them a DM, and you'll see here, this guy, I just asked him straight. I said, could I have one of those codes? And he said, I could give you the code. He said he had 10. He said, I have like 10, I don't really need one. And then he just gave it to me, and then it worked. Somebody says you're gonna get hacked using those codes. So I don't click on any links, you know, in Discord. I don't do any of that stuff. So that's really the only way you're gonna get hacked. But I don't think that that's gonna happen as long as you're just use your brain. So here's how it works, right? I got my invite code just a couple days ago. I've been playing with Sora 2 all weekend. I have 4 more, and I'm gonna be giving away 1 code every day for the next 4 days to people who like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment below. 1 code per video. So in the comments, I'm going to look through it over the next 4 days. I'm going to find somebody who did all those things. I'm going to give you one of my codes. And in addition to that, you're going to get a ton of value through this video where I show you my process of getting a client. So let's talk a little bit more about Sora 2, because the opportunity to make money with this is, as I mentioned, getting small businesses who have a social media presence but have given up on it, and getting them to pay you with high quality content that you create through AI. You don't need to be there in person. You don't need to go interview them. You don't need to go to their place of business with a camera and do all that stuff. You can do all of this from anywhere in the world. So if you can follow along and use this strategy, then you could be like the people in my community, like Alan, who's been following along and taking action and getting clients. So if you go to my community, you can see it's free, 23,000 other people in here getting AI subscription-based clients, following along, following my strategies and my tactics. I mean, if you search the hashtag win, it's very quickly, you can see that the strategies and tactics that I share work well. They're very fresh and very relevant because I am a practitioner of what I am teaching you. I actually have a business where we are selling these types of services to small businesses. That is why the information that you see in my community gets a lot more results than people out there who are just making up fluff. You know, I'm sharing my wins regularly. This is one I posted just a couple days ago. $2,000 a month search engine marketing package to a bread and breakfast company. We actually got another deal on the line right now. It should be closing later today, using tactics like I'm sharing with you in this video. So let's talk a little bit about how to get these types of clients. Because like I said in the past, creating content for small businesses was pretty difficult. But now that you have these types of tools like Sora, you can create content very quick. So this is Sora, by the way. This is Sora 2. This is my account. I want to show you some videos that I have made already so far, which they're pretty cool, pretty funny. In the past, I was using different AI models to make images, but now I can add videos into my portfolio of things that I can sell. Now, for me and my business, I'm located in Hawaii, so I sell a lot of services to activity companies. The deal that we have coming in is a kayak company doing kayak tours in Hawaii. We sell a lot to home service businesses, electricians, HVAC companies. We only do AC here, though. We don't really do heating here in Hawaii. Those types of businesses. So the content that I will create based off of the AI stuff will be for those types of businesses to get their attention. And I'm going to show you how to get their attention, how to create what I call an irresistible offer, which is something that you can use to get your first client. If you've never gotten a client before online, you want an irresistible offer to get somebody's attention. If you've already gotten 10, 20, 30 clients and you're a veteran, you know how to get clients. This method and this tactic will be something that you can sell in addition to your current portfolio of services that you could add an additional $500 to $1,000 a month in recurring subscriptions, because it's a pretty amazing service. So check this out. I'm just going to hover over some of these. Now, Sora 2 has so many people using it right now. It is kind of laggy when you're watching these videos, but this is a brand new one. I haven't even watched it yet. I don't even know if it's ready. I don't think it's ready.
It's sticky on mobile. On the homepage, you can see the big photo and the order button up top.
I like that. Most of our customers come in on their phones, so that button needs to stand out.
Absolutely. We'll keep it gold, make it a little larger, and make sure it's sticky on mobile. The homepage,
you guys see this? This would be talking with a customer, having a discussion with a customer. Yeah, I have to keep it small unless I download it, or it won't really play. How about this one? Let it load for a second. Like I said, I don't know, if you look up the keyword volume right now for Sora 2, it's insane. There's so many people using this tool. Sora 2 4.8 million search volume. I don't even know if this is, I mean, it's got to be within the last couple days, which is crazy. But let me pull this back up here.
We'll keep it gold, make it a little larger, and make sure it's sticky on mobile. The homepage, you can see
button, it jumps.
My AI agent's already at work. It lines up my meetings, writes the emails, and keeps the CRM spotless, all before I finish a bite.
Total game changer. Award-winning hands down.
While I'm eating breakfast.
So all I did to create this type of video was I just gave it some text. So
on the water out here in Maui, it's perfect today. Barely any wind, and the water is so
I'm just going to download this video because it'll be a lot easier to watch. And when you create these types of videos, you're going to use them to pique business owners' interest. And then the service that you're going to offer is posting to their social media to create activity. Now, this is an important piece. While this is downloading, I want to share this with you. The service that we're going to be selling is not creating more customers and more sales for these businesses. What you are selling is activity. And the reason that this is important to stress to you guys is because if you sell somebody social media content and you're telling them that we're going to get you more roofing clients, more plumbing clients, now your content has to actually generate sales for those businesses. That's not what this content is. This content is activity. You're creating an active social media. And why is that valuable? Well, if you are looking for a kayak tour in Maui, Hawaii, you're a tourist, you're visiting, you want to go on a kayak tour or you want to go on a stand-up paddleboard tour, and you're looking up good companies to work with, and you find one on social media, but you see they haven't posted in a year, you're going to wonder if that business is still active, if they're still open. And you're going to move on to somebody else who maybe has posted every single day for the last 2 weeks, because to you, that's going to be a safe bet for somebody that's traveling here, that's visiting. Why would you risk booking some time? You know, you only have 4 days of vacation. You're going to use 1 day on a company that may or may not even be open, or a restaurant that may or may not even have good food. Well, having an active social media page is exactly why that is valuable. If you're not active, you could be losing customers to your competitors who do have an active page. And the reason this works so well is because business owners, they know this. They just don't have the time and effort to allocate and find people to actually create content for them, videographers, employees, stuff like that. So we're going to be looking for active social media, inactive social media accounts. And I'm going to show you a prompt on how to do this. So let me jump back over to my slides here real quick. So what I want you to do is I want you to create an irresistible offer of 2 weeks or 30 days of free content. That means coming in here to Sora 2, which again, it's probably melting processors here, but you can quickly see that I have videos of me doing snorkel tours, stand-up paddleboard tours, golfing, surfing, hanging out with clients.
Talk about strategy, we're really talking about structure. This box is the market we compete in, and each arrow represents a lever we can pull to grow.
It's crazy. Like, that looks like me. It's not me. All I had to do is write this piece of text that says presenting on a whiteboard to a room full of people and business strategy, about business strategy. And then it created this video. Now, you can supplement these videos with images too. And I'm going to show you how to use this tool. It's called Go HighLevel, to create AI images, content, and how to schedule all the posts to multiple social media accounts all at once for your new clients that are going to be paying you $297 a month or $500 a month, depending on how you want to price your packages. But before we get into using this tool, I want to first show you how to find your first client, okay? So the best businesses that are going to be a good fit for you to pay you are businesses that have posted to their social media before, but have not posted in a long time. So they have a few hundred subscribers. And then those are the ones, once you find them, those are the ones that you're going to say, you're going to give them an irresistible offer of giving them 2 weeks of free content, or 30 days, up to you, 2 weeks of free content for free. And if they like that content, then they're going to pay you after that. So that's kind of the lead magnet. That's the irresistible offer. Why does that work so well? Because to create 2 weeks of content, a post every single day, for them, that costs money. Now, most business owners, they don't have access to Sora. They don't know how to use most AI tools that can create content. And so that's why you get to come in right now, especially, and provide this service and get paid in the process. So how do you find those businesses, especially at scale? Well, I use a tool, either ChatGPT, Gemini, or Manus AI, to build a list of business owners that haven't posted in a long time. So here's the prompt. By the way, I'm going to give you this entire prompt document. So you get this in the 4-part AI fast track training. I'm also giving you all the other bonuses from my other videos, but this is this video right here. You'll find it here in the bottom of this checklist. So be sure to like and subscribe, comment below, and I'll send this over to you with the 4-part AI fast track training. Now, I use this prompt right here that I'm giving you in the bonus document, saying I run a digital marketing agency in Maui, Hawaii. It's looking to expand. My ideal clients are in the travel and activity and home service space. Make me a detailed list of 25 leads from a travel and activity and home service space here in Maui. Collect their business information, their name, their address, their phone number, their email address. So this builds me a list, and I'm going to show you this list right here. I've already prompted Manus AI to do this. You get 1 search per day for free with Manus AI, by the way. I like Manus AI for scraping lists because it's an AI agent and it can cross-reference multiple different databases for correct information. But Gemini provides great lists. ChatGPT also provides great lists. Gemini is free. Gemini is Google's tool, so you got to think about, like, if you're using Google, which all the businesses and information live in, to generate your list, that's got to be a pretty good list too. So here's what one of those lists look like. You can see it put together an entire list: name, address, phone number, email, all that stuff. And so what I recommend you do is you take one of these lists and you just start doing some searching for them on social media. And I already pulled one up from this list, and I found a great lead. This is the category, this is the criteria that you were looking for to give this service to. So this business has 973 followers. So more than 500. This is what I recommend. You have 500 followers or more. This is people that know them, like them, trust them. Maybe they're interested in their service, but they have posted on social media before, but they haven't posted in 6 months to a year. This business, the last time they posted was in August 1st, 2024. Now, this is crucial because clearly, if you scroll, you can see this business has done a lot of hard work posting beautiful images. They've gone out with their customers. They've taken these photos. They've uploaded them to Google Drive. They posted them on their social media accounts. They've been in the water. Maybe somebody on their team was doing this. Maybe they had to pay them. They know it's valuable. But why did they drop off the map? Because it's difficult. It costs money. It takes effort. Now, you get to come in and you get to give them an irresistible offer by sending them this type of email. You're getting this template too, by the way. I just noticed something about your page for a subject line. You say, hey, first name, I hope this doesn't come out of left field. I was checking out your business online and noticed you got a solid following on social media, but it looks like you haven't posted in a while. Totally get it. Running a business is crazy, but I couldn't help but thinking you've got people already paying attention to you. That's rare. Most businesses would love to have that kind of audience, and every day they don't hear from you is money left on the table. Now, when you talk to a business owner and you say you're leaving money on the table, that messes with them mentally because they're always conscientious of trying to keep their business alive and afloat. And you'll say, anyway, I help businesses like yours stay active and online and connect with their followers. No pressure or anything. I'd be happy to create 2 weeks of free content for you just to show you what it would look like. No catch. If you like it, cool. We can chat more. If not, no big deal. You've got a couple weeks of quality posts done for you for free. So this business, if you send them that email or maybe a DM, they know that this takes time and effort to create this type of content. But they don't know that you can use Sora 2 to create videos.
Pulled up to the reef off the coast of Maui. Water looks unreal, and I'm about to hop in.
So many fish down there.
Saw a turtle too. That was incredible. Snorkel tour here is a must. Pulled up to the reef off the coast of
Crazy. what they don't know is how to use these types of tools, Sora 2, and also Go High Level. So let me get into Go High Level for a second here, because this is how you're going to give them your 2 weeks of free content for free. So remember, I'm giving you 30 days free of this software tool to use to follow along with this video and also the other strategies that I give you in my 4-part AI fast track training that you get, that I'm giving you for free as well. I want to see you be successful. I want to see you get your first client. So just a little bit about this tool. It's got a lot of features. You can see that it's branded with my company name. This is called white label because I get to represent this software as my own, which is super valuable whenever I send it to my clients to use. This tool is essentially my Swiss Army knife. It's my tool belt of generating cash flow, making money online as a person that sells AI subscription-based clients. It allows me to do lots of things for me, for my business, and for my clients. I can build websites, I can send emails, I can send SMSs, I can create AI agents, I can create chat widgets, I can create AI automations. If you don't know what those things are, don't worry. There's a lot that you can do, but for the purposes of this video, we're just going to stick to the social planner section where we create content. And you can see here, I have all of my social media accounts already connected: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google Business. And what I do is, if I get a client who says yes to the 2 weeks of free content, what I do is I just head over to the Launchpad here. And this is why it's cool if you have it branded as your company name, because then you just hit this send link button, you put in their phone number, and then they get a link to access their little dashboard here. And if you want, you can actually restrict, so all they see is the social media section. So they don't see any of these other tools. And again, this is already providing them value, right? If they can log in and they can connect all their social media accounts, and you can create posts for them and schedule them to go out on different days. So it looks like, you know, they're posting every single day or every other day to multiple social media accounts. This is a huge value add. It saves them time, it saves them money, and this is your first resell opportunity. I have clients that just buy a license of this tool from me for $97 a month. But we're not trying to sell $97 a month. We're trying to sell more expensive stuff, $497 to $1,000 a month, and we're using this as our foot in the door strategy. But the cool thing about this is when they come in and connect their social media accounts, they don't ever have to give you their password or their login access or any of that type of stuff, which creates a frictionless process. You know, if you have to find somebody to post to social media for, a point of friction will be getting access to their social media, but you don't have that issue with this tool. They can connect it and then you can schedule content. And what I do is I come in here and I create the content, and rather than posting it or scheduling it, I just send them an email and say, hey, I've created the 2 weeks of content. It's ready for you to review. If you like it, great, we can schedule it. If you want to make some changes, just let me know. And so again, less risk to the business owner. Now let's talk about creating some of this content. So I just hit new post, create new post. And if I find somebody that fits the criteria, remember, has a social media presence, 500 followers, hasn't posted in 6 months to a year, and I want to send them an email like this, I might even include an initial video to pique their interest, maybe calling out their business name in the video. Hey, Maui Stand-Up Paddleboard Tours, I can create video content just like this for you. I would create that type of video. Somebody's asking if Sora 2 is only available for phone. No, this is I'm using it right now for my desktop.
Maui, it's perfect. Water.
But it is available on phone as well. So if you find a business to do that, I would, if they say yes to your 2 weeks of free content, I would come here, I would maybe make 2 or 3 videos for them in Sora, and then I would come back to HighLevel and I would create some photos to go along with those videos for different days. So this is a social planner section, right? If you want to create AI generated images for them, just hit create new post, select the social media accounts that you want to post to. So, you know, it makes it easier to post to multiple accounts here rather than just one at a time, which is save money opportunity. And then you can just hit this AI button to create an actual post for you. So the preferred tone of voice, you can select professional, friendly, and you just use this just like ChatGPT. And you give it the main message or key points you want to communicate in this content. That stand-up paddleboard tours on Maui are amazing is the main point. What do I want to achieve? More stand-up paddleboard tour bookings. And then it's going to give me 3 variations. I can increase that if I want. Somebody's asking for a code. Yeah, as I mentioned, while this is creating that, I'm going to be giving away my 4 free codes to people that like, subscribe, comment below. I'm going to be picking 4 people at random, in addition to giving you my 4-part AI fast track training and the other prompts and this bonus document. So HighLevel right now just created 3 awesome posts. Take your Maui adventure to the next level with our incredible stand-up paddleboard tours. I'm just going to go with any of these could be perfect, right? And it's funny because in the past, you guys, I'm not great at writing, but this is one of the first services that I ever sold back in the day. And now it is even better and easier with the development of AI, right? Now you do not need to be a professional content writer to create these types of posts that are even better than the ones that I could have created. So I just hit continue, and then I will upload that video that I got from Sora, right? I would just upload that video right there. Or I can use AI to create an image. So create image using from AI, and then I'm going to type in stand-up paddle tour on Maui. And I can ask it for multiple variations. I can choose the style of the image. I'm going to go with photo because I want to be realistic, but there's lots of opportunities: digital, poster, vector. Depending on what industry you're going after, you can decide. But for small businesses, they usually like realistic. Look at that. Now, look at this. This is a stand-up paddleboard porter here in Hawaii. What is the difference between this post and this one? I think mine's better, but what about this one? This is an actual post that the customer took the time, effort, money into taking and uploading. Now look at this post this image that I just made using AI. There's literally no difference. This one might even be better, right? So I hit continue, and now I have one post, one day right here, already ready to go. And if I wanted to create my irresistible offer of 2 weeks, it would take me 5 minutes, right? And then I would just hit save for later, and then I would let the client know, you can come back and say, hey, I have 7 days, I have 2 weeks, I have 3 days ready to go. Let me know if you like the look of them, and we'll get them scheduled out. And this is the service that you're providing. Remember the email that I shared with you. No catch. If you like it, cool. If not, we can chat more. You got a couple of weeks of quality posts done for free. Now, you guys, this is why this tactic works so well, because you're giving some value up front. If you've ever tried to get a client before in the past and never have, you might be going about it all wrong. Especially if you're brand new, you need to find a way to be creative, be an authority. And the best way to do that is to create value up front. Remove the risk from the business owner who is trying to pay you. Somebody says, there's so much fluff and craziness online. Thanks for giving solid info, tips, and strategies. Hey, I appreciate you, Cheryl. David says, I've tried businesses. I haven't landed a gig yet. Still at it, though. Now, David, if you're somebody who's tried to land businesses before, maybe you need more community and support. I recommend you go to my Facebook group, which is totally free. 23,000 other AI marketing agency owners. This is my co-founder, Tom Gaddis, and me. Now, the value of this group, whether you take me up on my 4-part AI fast track training or not, is community, accountability, and strategy. This is a strategy group. Now you can come here and you can ask questions. I'm in this group. My team, Tom, is in here. We're regularly asking questions, posting strategies. We have trainings that we drop for free. We share about them. We notify people of them here in the group. But having community and help in the process of getting your first client is super valuable. And accountability is a huge thing. So a lot of people that I see who struggle with starting an online business, they really want it to work, but they never actually have any follow through. And that might be you. If you're somebody that doesn't have any follow through, one of the things you can do to create follow through is create accountability in what you're doing. So if this strategy that I'm sharing with you is one that you want to really make work, because it is one that works, we have people in the community that you can verify for yourself, like this guy, 5 hours ago, social media posting is something that he's been selling. He's already earned $5,600 in September. You can see his posts here. Now, he is taking action, right? I'm not saying you're going to be able to get that much money by not doing anything. You have to do something. You have to create follow through. And the best way to do that is just come here, join the group, give us a little intro about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what you're trying to do, what businesses you're trying to close, what service you're trying to offer, and make a commitment. Say, I'm committed to prospecting and sending messages to one business every day or 5 businesses every day. And if you do that, you be accountable to something, you have a higher likeliness of actually taking action. Because when you make a commitment to yourself right now at home, you might be watching this, it's easy to go back on that commitment when it's just internal, when you're not telling anybody about it. What makes it more difficult is when you start being accountable to something. So if nothing else, just go be accountable to the group. Somebody says, I've got your 4-part fast track. I've been dealing a lot of family matters, but would love to chat with one of you or your Tom. Just come to the Facebook group, post your questions there. Someone says, I would love to make this work. I see people saying they want the code. No problem, you guys. I'm going to be coming back here in a couple hours and having a look at my comments. And I'm going to be putting everybody that actually does comment into a spinning wheel and pick it at random, so it's totally random. A spinning wheel tool software app where you can put like names in it and draw it out of a hat. I'm looking through the questions before we get out of here. Somebody says pre-recorded. No, not pre-recorded. The watermark for Sora. Okay, so Sora 2, yes, there is a watermark for Sora 2. Which
cliffs. You can probably see the island behind me.
It's actually not like right now. If you posted a clip for a business of having Sora 2 on it, would it really be an issue? Probably not, because so many people are posting Sora content and information online right now. I do think that Sora, OpenAI, is about to release a pro version, because think about it. This is invite only right now. It's going to be open to the masses pretty soon here. And when it does, it's going to go crazy. And then they're going to create a pro version where the content, the videos that you create are obviously not going to have watermarks and they're going to be unlocked. So right now, you have the opportunity to get in and start playing with this and start taking action, just like anything else with AI. So I've been using AI, and I was already getting clients and customers for a long time. I already built $1 million business. But when AI came along, I started using it and adopting it, and my business, it just blew up overnight. We were actually recognized this year as the second fastest growing company in Hawaii for the growth that we had. I think we had 300% year over year growth. That's huge for me. I used to be a mechanic. I was just a regular guy. To have the second fastest growing company in Hawaii is pretty remarkable. And it's because we have been using AI tools to take advantage of how fast things are going, get businesses interest, and help them solve real problems for them. So whenever a tool like this comes out, you are at a huge advantage as an early adopter, learning how to use it, paying attention to it. That's the key here, is staying ahead of the curve. It's changing so quickly. So many tools are coming out every day. I saw OpenAI is about to release like their AI agent model, which is, they just released Sora 2. I mean, when is it going to stop? I don't know. But what I do know is that most small businesses, the most that they have done, the owners, have maybe logged into ChatGPT, built out some recipes, maybe had it create like a travel itinerary for them. They're not using these tools to actually grow and reinvent their businesses yet. And that's where you and I come in. Those businesses, they know that other people are doing this. They just have no idea where to start. And we get paid to help them do those things. And, at the end of the day, you guys, I'm showing you this service, how to post on social media, $200 a month, $300 a month. If you're selling a package where you post every single day to multiple platforms, you can charge $1,000 a month. But even that, $1,000 monthly retainer, that is not the end all be all for me and my customers. This is just our foot in the door strategy to get them in the door. What we then want to do is start upselling stuff for $8,000 a month, $4,000 a month. And we talk about all this stuff in the AI fast track training. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but once you have somebody in the door and you're providing value, you're the guy that's creating AI content for them, making their social media account look active, they're going to start to wonder what else you can do for them. If you can continue to build on that relationship, then you can sell them another thing. You can sell them a chat widget on their website. You can sell them other pieces of the high-level software that I give you, and you can really actually start a business. So a lot of people think they need thousands of customers or hundreds of customers to be successful. No, you really just need one that you can keep giving value to and keep charging more money as you create more money for them. And that's the kind of stuff we talk about in the fast track training. And once you have one, then you go for 2, 3, 4, 5. And I started my business with just one client, and I grew it into 2, 3, 4. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can work from home and I can actually make monthly retainers, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. I think I'm going to quit my job. I'm actually getting paid while I sleep. I stopped trading my time for money when I charge a monthly subscription. And that is the goal that I want everybody in my community to be working towards, selling monthly subscriptions, providing valuable services to small businesses. And, if you can do that, it's actually pretty fun. It's pretty fun to be somebody in your community, in your area. You go to your barber shop or your pet groomer or whatever companies that you frequent, and you're the guy that helped them build their website. You help them get more customers, more traffic, more visitors to their website. It feels pretty good knowing that this business is thriving because you are helping them. And I guarantee you, if you continue to spend time on this topic of AI, learning these tools and providing value to these businesses, this moment, this AI gold rush that we are in right now is huge. We have no idea how far this is going to take us, but I guarantee you the people in this community that are doing what I'm doing are going to be the ones that are using these tools to create next level opportunities for businesses in their area who are just busy focusing on growing their business. They're not the ones using these tools. And I'm regularly hearing from people like, dude, how do I use AI? How do I grow my business? They don't know. We're really, really early. So you guys, if you got any value out of this, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, join the 4-part AI fast track training. It's free. Join my Facebook group. It's free. You just go to offlinesharks.com/Facebook. Make your commitment. Let us know who you are. And, join the OpenAI Discord. Get your discount, your invite code. And if not, obviously comment below and you might be one lucky winner to get one of mine. And with that, everybody, I appreciate you all, especially here in the live stream.